There's a lot of talk about hitting six figures in your business. Kind of feels a little bit arbitrary, like six figures seems like the elusive magic number, especially for creative service providers who are solopreneurs working by themselves. There's this kind of ceiling, and six figures feels like this is what we want to hit. And I really think there's good reason for that. Now, I believe that if you run a business, as a solopreneur, it's just you're starting out. I think that hitting $100,000 in annual revenue should actually be a minimum goal. Now, this might be controversial, but I believe if you run a business as a solopreneur, even if it's just you starting out, I believe that hitting $100,000 or six figures in annual revenue should be a minimum goal. Now, why? Why do I think this? Well, when you take out expenses, taxes, and anything else you want to put aside for retirement fund or superannuation here in Australia, you're not actually left with that much to take as a wage, let alone as a profit. But having a financial goal is about far more than just making money. It's really about your why. And it's different for everyone. Perhaps for you, the reason you want to hit six figures is maybe to match your previous salary you received in your day job. Or maybe it's so that you can be there while your kids are little and still contribute to your family income without working full time. Or it simply could be that you want to make loads of money while doing something that you love. All of these reasons are valid. You didn't start your business just to buy yourself a job, because if you did, I gotta tell you, running a business is hard work. You actually started your business to have more freedom, to have more time, to have more flexibility, and potentially to have more money. So why does money matter? Why does hitting six figures matter? Well, it's highly likely that money is a huge contributor to your vision for your life and for your business. It's not the driver. I want to make sure this is really clear. It's not the driver. It's not necessarily the destination or the big goal. It's a contributor, meaning it helps you to do the things you love and live the life that you want. Money does not have to be the primary objective. Wanting to earn good money does not make you greedy. Wanting to earn good money, it's the reason I think this is really important for us, and the reason I think we should be aiming for six figures at a minimum is that money is the thing that often affords us the luxury and the freedom to have the life that we want. It's a contributor. It's not the driver. Can you see how there's a big difference here? So before you start working on the process of building toward your dream revenue goals, whether that's six figures or seven figures or somewhere in between or way further than that, I want you to make sure you connect with your why. Why do you want to reach this milestone? What will it mean for you? What will it mean for your family, for your future? This reconnecting with your why will keep you focused and it will fuel your mission. For me, my why is this. I want to be able to impact and help as many creative women to skyrocket and build their dream business through world-class coaching. That's what I'm all about. That's what Lala Social Club is here to do. I want to see the people we work with, including our team, thrive and succeed in their jobs, in their personal lives, but also financially. And I want to be able to holiday with my husband, work from anywhere, and I don't want to have to stress about money. That's really part of my why. And also, I really want running my business to be fun. So today, I just want to share some simple strategies to help you on your way to hit six figures. Let's dive in. So to hit six figures, the first thing you need is clarity on what your revenue goal actually is. Your goal should scare you a little bit. If you feel nervous and excited, it's a good sign. If you don't feel like a teensy bit nervous, it likely means you're probably playing too small and your goal isn't big enough. So to begin, you need to get crystal clear on your revenue goal and why you want to hit that goal. For a lot of creatives, we don't like talking about the money side of things. We shy away from, having conversations about money. But it's really important for you to have clarity on where you are going financially so that you can reverse engineer the process and break down your big goal into smaller targets along the way. So once you have that big, scary revenue goal, I want you to write it out on a piece of paper and make it visible. Stick it to your computer screen or set it as your phone wallpaper or put it on your mirror in your bathroom. Make it so visible that you cannot miss it. So that's step one. Get clarity on what is my dream revenue and why do I want that to be my dream revenue, right? The next step from here, once you've clarified your revenue goal, is to simplify, and simplify. The number one mistake I see creatives make when trying to scale, and I totally understand this because I've done this myself, it's thinking, if I want to grow, I've got to have so many offers. I've got to serve everyone. I've got to have this thing over here to make me money, have this thing over here to make me money. And it actually gets really overwhelming. It's so funny that we think we need to do this because in actual fact, the opposite is true. If you want to scale, you need to simplify. Simplicity, I believe, is the single most underrated component of scaling a business. As creatives, we love new things, right? We can get easily bored. We love the shiny object, and we can get bored with doing the same thing over and over and serving the same audience. But being the jack of all trades and saying yes to every project, that's fine when you're starting out. But if you're watching this, it means that you want to get to the next level. And so from here, to get to that next level, you need to simplify. Saying yes to everything is a liability if you want to truly succeed long term. And honestly, it's holding you back from reaching your next level. So here's the truth. In order to hit 6 figures and eventually hit 7 figures, if that's your goal, you must simplify. So how do we do that? You need to double down on one thing, one niche, one offer, one way of delivering that offer, one system, one strategy. To hit 6 figures, you cannot have 7 different service offerings and serve 7 different niches. You need to have this unrelenting focus on your niche and your offer. Here's why, and here's what we have seen through our own businesses. As soon as we simplified our offers and narrowed our niche at Lala Social Club, let me tell you, it has been a process. It doesn't have to happen overnight. But as soon as we did this, 3 big things happened. Number 1, our marketing got laser focused. And it was really cool because it attracted our people, the right people. And it also repelled the wrong ones, which is equally important. We want to attract the right people and repel the wrong people so that we're qualifying people. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, our offers started selling like crazy. It was such a mind trip for me because I realized, oh my goodness, I've been thinking I need to serve everyone instead of just doubling down on one niche. And what happened when we did double down on one niche, creative service providers, once we did that, our offers and our conversion rate increased, which gave us more money, more impact, and more scale. I want to remind you, it feels counterintuitive to double down on one niche and only have 1 or 2 offers. But when you do this, you will see your conversions increase. It's so powerful. And the third thing we saw is that once we simplified, we could confidently create new content and products, and we knew that our people would love them because we knew our people really, really well. We weren't trying to serve product businesses or brick and mortar stores. We were just no, our people are photographers, designers, coaches, they're creative service providers. And I want to encourage you, simplifying your business doesn't mean it becomes boring. It doesn't mean it becomes dull and repetitive. In fact, my experience has been that it becomes way more fun because it means you can play, you can create, and you can actually enjoy your zone of genius. And the best part, is you can outsource the other stuff, the boring stuff, the admin, the bookkeeping, the tech stuff, the stuff that you don't want to do. And let's be honest, you're not that great at either. And I can say that because I'm the same. So that's why I really believe you should be simplifying if you want to grow. Don't fall into the trap of overcomplicating things to think that's how I'm going to grow, by doing more stuff. It's actually the opposite. And the final thing I want to share that you need to consider, and perhaps the most important investment I believe you can make in your business, it's investing in you. And this is something you need to do before you are ready. It's, again, counterintuitive. You need to invest in yourself before you're ready. Now, when I say invest in yourself, I don't mean self-care, spa days, take yourself to the mall or like whatever. I don't call it a mall. I don't know why I just called it a mall. I don't mean that. That's nice to have. But I actually mean investing in your growth as a leader and as a business owner. And let me tell you kind of what this looked like for me. Back in 2017, when I started my business, after spending $250 on my business cards, that was like my first investment. I designed them online, got them printed, and was like, I'm a legitimate business owner now. And actually, to be honest, I didn't even have my business name registered at that time. I was like, my business cards are here, therefore I am legit. The very next thing I invested in was a coach to help me to learn the business side. Now, I've always invested in coaching because I've always felt this thing of, I don't know how to run a business. So I invested in this coach and it was expensive. Absolutely. Could I afford it? No. But the other flip side was, could I afford not to do it? Also no. I was 23. I had no idea how to run a business and I was just starting something from scratch. Like, obviously, I had no idea. I didn't even register my business name. So I took the leap and I invested in myself and my business. And to give you context, I was making $400 a week in my business, and the program I joined was $1,200 a month. And I mean, I'm not great at math, but that math does not really work out. I really mean it when I said I could not afford it. Investing in that program and investing in myself was a game changer for me. And I really believe it's a game changer for two big reasons. Firstly, because it was a stretch financially, I took it seriously. I implemented every single thing I learned. I was at every session and I had serious skin in the game. And secondly, it gave me confidence knowing that I had invested in myself to upskill and to learn how to run a business. I believe that investing in your personal development as the business owner is the most important investment you can make. Not Facebook ads, not any of that other stuff. Investing in you as a business owner and as a leader. So if you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about hitting 6 figures, hitting 7 figures, you've got to get serious about growing yourself.